Shit. I'm the realest nigga at the home. What is this? That's mine. Like I'm knocking my glasses off. Everything. Oh shit. I'm so tired. Hey, Too Real TV, man. I'm back on my page. I'm I'm unblocked because Facebook been slapping me across my head for the past couple of weeks. But I'm gonna try not to get blocked from my page no more. So during the time that I was blocked, they had the Beanie Sigel concert at the Ice Lounge, and apparently there was a lot going on, and I don't know the exact details, so I decided to ask someone who was there and who was what's up, Big Dog, and who was with Beans. You know what I'm saying, for the majority of the time. So we got the One's Radio very own Crystyle in the building.
What's up?
How you doing? You look nice.
Thank you, man. I'm tired, but it's all good. How's everybody doing?
So
What you want to know, man?
just to jump right into it, what were you doing? What was your part in the whole deal?
I just went to the concert. I found out day of. T. Rochelle hit me up saying, "Hey, we about to do an interview with Beanie," and I was like, "All right, cool." So went to Jamaica cuisine. His whole camp was there. We chilled. We
Was
ate.
Freeway there? I heard Freeway.
No. Okay, hold on. Wait. Here's the deal with Freeway though. T. Rochelle talked about how Beanie and Freeway, it felt like they didn't get the recognition that they deserve, you know what I'm saying, creating history with Rockefeller. And boom, Freeway FaceTimed Beanie right there as soon as she dropped his name. It was like
divine
classic.
intervention.
Right. Literally, it was like history was being made. So Moolery, his artist that signed to his label, he was there. We listened to some of his music. After they left, we went to the concert. I showed up about 12, parking lot empty. It was empty. I was like...
That's not funny, but I'm laughing.
Okay. And then I get up to the door, right? I'm thinking like, oh, there's a line. No, it's not a line. It's just people who were outside, standing outside, smoking a cigarette. So then I get inside, and it's literally maybe like 100, not even that, walking in and out. It was empty. So you had, independent artists that were there. They performed, and, I believe that from how it all played out at the end, right? I believe they were under the impression they were opening for Beanie Sigel. So I'm going to get back to that. Hold that thought. So as we're there and the independent artists are performing, we all waiting on Beanie. Beanie said he was going to hop on about, between 1:15, 1:30, right? Club closes at 2. He gets there. Ain't nobody there. And for the promoters that were putting on Beanie, man, they just didn't do their job. They didn't. They didn't do their job. They didn't. I don't know. I found out day of, and I don't even know how T. Rochelle found out. They were supposed to do an interview with somebody else, but it fell through. Then they came to the One Radio. So I felt like the promoter just didn't have their ducks lined up. That's all it was. You didn't have the media outreach, and I don't even believe Ice Lounge even posted about it. I didn't see it. So you got this club that's known for these artists coming to perform. You know what I'm saying? It's a place where even independent San Antonio artists go and perform on Sundays. But it ain't been packed out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had I think that they had probably been promoting it for maybe about a month.
Okay.
And originally on the flyer was Chris Pope.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else was supposed to perform besides him originally, but originally on the fly was Chris Pope. Then after a while, you seen Stone, you seen Cheddar, you seen Fabo, Yayo, and maybe some other people.
Yeah.
Now, from my understanding, a few of those artists may have paid to perform. And I heard that they were saying that it was free on one side, the boom side or whatever, and they was charging $20 to $25 on the performance side.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you walked up to the entrance, right, it's off top, it was $25 to get in. And there was a miscommunication with the artist saying that, you know, some was like, well, no, we don't have to pay to get in because we're performing. You know, that, yes, there was a miscommunication about that. And some, you know, my girl Maria, she was working the door. She's like, nah, you got to pay to get up in here. So a lot of them were upset about that. Some didn't care, you know. I honestly think that if you're not a headliner, especially in San Antonio, if you ain't got no record label, yeah, pay to get in. $25. I guess people in their mind, they think it's getting the promoter rich. But at the end of the day, like in San Antonio, especially how San Antonio moves, it's like you gotta build it. Y'all ain't built that foundation yet. You have platforms out here in San Antonio. Y'all just don't want to build on that platform. So it makes it hard for these things to happen, like Beanie Sigel. I guess Jadakiss was supposed to come through.
He's supposed to, I don't know. He's supposed to come another time.
Right. You know, these people that are lined up, first of all, Ice Lounge ain't set up for live acts like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So those independent artists, I feel you. You know, you out there, you grinding, and you feel like you ain't got paid to get in to perform. So that right there is the promoter's fault. That he didn't make that clear, that they didn't professionally handle that as far as paperwork goes. I don't know all those details, but I will say this. When Benny pulled up, right, they ain't got his money. Ain't nobody there. She's supposed to get the door. That's a problem. That, like I said, that's a business problem. That negotiation right there wasn't clear. So when he pulled up, promoter had to go up and tell her, hey, man, I ain't got it. And you see Benny, right? I'm from a distance. You see him. What you mean? You ain't got it. You ain't got my money, you know? And his whole camp, man, they just like shaking their head like, damn, man, once again, San Antonio, we knew this was going to happen. Like they was in disbelief, but at the same time, they wasn't shocked, you know? Because it's San Antonio. Seems like y'all got that reputation. So he stood there against the wall, right? And he looked to his left. He looked to his right, he looked at his people, and he looked at the promoter and was like, look, y'all, like, this is my name. You know what I'm saying? This is my name we talking about. I'm Beanie Sigel. I got catalogs. The man got catalogs. Not so many people can say that. You know what I'm saying? When you can perform hits on your album and also perform featured hits that you on, like, dude's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't care what y'all say. Dude's a legend. And he still walked in that building and performed. And he put on one hell of a damn show. And honestly, the people that were in there, like, knew every word. Like I said, he performed hits. He performed, and he put his heart out on there. Real talk. Now, granted, it's in the small room, right? So as soon as he walked in, you know, I walked in the big area, the big part of the book club, walked in the boom boom room. He looks at me, hey, tell everybody to come over here. So that's what I did. As everybody start, you know what I'm saying, moving into the boom boom room, I saw some artists upset and walked up to the promoter like, hey, yo, what's going on here? We supposed to be opening for Benny. Like, it was a very like aggressive argument. They didn't nobody get in a fight. I didn't see nobody touch anybody. But words were very aggressive. So Benny did his thing. And, you know, Maria, when I talked to her, she also said when people walked up, a lot of people walked up, they just did not want to pay $25 to get in. And to me, that says something. Because if you want to pay $25 to get into a concert, a show, you'll spend about $200 just to go out of town and do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And after the man got done performing, He stood out there. And any independent artist out there that night got heard. He listened. He listened to them artists, and he heard what they said. He's scouting, yo. He's looking for that next person. And that man didn't have to do that. That man did not have to do that.
Hold on right quick. Shout out to my boy Big Mister, man. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Texas Finest, he free back in the building. I just want to shout you out. I sent you my number. You ain't even called me yet. But I know where you at. Matter of fact, I ain't too far from you right now. I could pull up on you right now. But let me get right back to this interview.
All day. He didn't have to do that, yo. And then I don't know. Listen, it was dark outside, all right? I think the guy, Chris Polk, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think he was there.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's like 5 in the morning. We was out there, just standing outside, Ice Lounge. He's listening to rappers. I think he pulled up at the last minute. I don't know. I don't think it was him. And like I said, I was walking away as another group of people pulled up. It was like 3 waves of artists that just came to see where Benny was at, just so they could be heard. There was a wave, the people that was there at the end of the performance, and then as we were leaving, there was another wave that came through, and as we drove by the hotel, because we dropped off one of the promoters from New York, there was another wave of rappers waiting for Benny at the hotel. So this man is out here looking. And damn, y'all didn't even show up for this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all couldn't come out. And even knowing at the last minute, I was willing to drop that 25. Beanie Sigel. I don't give a damn if he looked like somebody's crackhead uncle. That man got hits. You'd go see Michael Jackson even if his nose fell off. You would still go see James Brown. You would still go see Prince. You would still go see those artists, those great people who made that music that made you feel some type of way. And I will always and forever have respect for Beanie Sigel for even walking in that hole to perform, and they still didn't have his money. Yeah. Because that says a lot about your name when you get to that point. That's my name on the line. Because if he didn't walk in there and perform, it would have been a whole nother story about San Antonio.
So the local artists, do you know who performed?
Get Rich Gang, Mickey Waves, some other dudes. I have no idea because they were whack.
Oh my God.
They were whack. I don't care. It was the last group. And there was another dude. Ooh, I'm so upset because I got his album. Ooh, some mafia. Not mafia. He looked like he's in the mafia. But I had his Tales from the... Ooh, it's on my... Anywho, I'm going to tag it on this video to show you who was there, who also performed. He had a dude. He was doing, like, some break dancing and everything. Like, there are some people you could tell who care about their set and actually rehearse. And then you could tell those that just don't give a damn. They just go out there and just, perform and think that they the shit. And they not. Like, it was so sloppy. A lot of the artists were sloppy. Like, they have no coordination, nothing. Step up your game. Step up your game. If you going to do something. Go to some acting classes. Go to a performing arts class. Go to a vocal coach. Do something. If that's what you plan on doing, being an artist, being a rapper, being a radio personality, you got to take those skills. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And for, like I said, for Benny to go and perform still, yo, like, that to me is just mad respect, because he could have easily said, I'm out. And I bet you any artist that does come through San Antonio will be so skeptical. They just gonna look past us like they already do. San Antonio has the hip hop scene, man. It's out there, yo. I see it. And is it a lot of us? No. But it doesn't have to be. Yeah. That's the thing. And I think that's where people get misconstrued. It doesn't have to be all black people. We don't want it to be all of us anyway. Yeah.
When you go to the big concerts, it ain't all black people.
Exactly. So therefore, when people like that, Beanie Sigel come through, heck, I saw Logic for $20. And that hoe was packed like it was 1984.
Who is Katrina?
Katrina.
Katrina Porter.
That's my mama. What's
She
up,
said
mama?
you're not supposed to say ho.
I mean, you know, and my mama always gonna tell me stop cussing. I get it, honestly. But no, man, like, and here's the thing about the promoter, you know.
She said stop saying ho.
Okay, mama, I'll stop saying ho. You know, I got to talk to him. I got to feel him out. You know what I'm saying? I know he actually had some and has encountered with other people of San Antonio that put on events as well. And, you know, they said that he just doesn't do a good job at reaching out. And the man got fired from his job. He posted it on Facebook.
The promoter?
Yeah, he got fired from Ice Lounge.
RG?
Yeah,
he
got fired. Yeah,
I've been kicked off.
Yeah, he been fired. So, you know, and he was in his feelings when he made the post. I mean, you know, any human would be once you get fired. Probably even on your day off, because he was holding down Wednesdays and Sundays. You know, and to me, like, I don't know if anybody's ever been inside Ice Lounge. You have.
I hosted the
Okay.
the award show.
Oh, the self-esteem awards.
I didn't go in the boom boom room though,
Okay,
but I was in the.
That's
other
the
part.
self-esteem awards where everybody who's best rapper, best
Yeah.
all of that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. The artists that they selected for those awards, I know a few of them, and they're dope. They're so dope, it's ridiculous. Some I've never heard of them. I checked them out. I like a few of them. But I mean, when it came down to certain categories, I'm like, listen, there are multiple media outsources in San Antonio. You got The Beat, you got The One Radio, you got Q Live, you got what else? What was it? 104.3. I don't listen
KRLV,
to. There you go. Yeah, you got all
got a
of them.
couple of stations.
And it's not that there needs to just be one. San Antonio is a huge ass city. You got 2 loops around this city. All right, I had to stop myself from cussing. You got 2 loops. Therefore, the outreach in this city, and plus with it being military, you got so many people that come in and out of San Antonio.
Well, you know,
there's no reason why this hip hop scene should not
ironically,
be on deck.
I work right by a military base.
Yeah.
I work by Randolph. Like, I could throw a rock and hit an airplane. And I tell people that nobody promotes over there. Nobody promotes to the military bases. They never know what's going on. They don't know who.
They're bored, and they're bored.
And, you know, a guy came in the other day, and I was like, you know, I got a show coming up. And he was like, I said, you know, I know. He was like, and same thing I'm telling you. He was like, I said, yeah, I know a lot of people don't promote over here, so I'm going to start keeping, you know, flyers for my shows or making a list.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, because they'll never know nothing. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I've been there for 3 years, so I already know this. You know what I'm saying? That nobody caters to the military bases, the areas around them, or whatever, and try to pull those people in. And those are the people that are going to come.
Those are people that got
to these
residual
shows.
income and they got the money instead of the sedity people who do got the money and don't want to spend the money. You let the bucktooth people walk in and twerk on each other right in front of all these, you know what I'm saying, celebrities or artists that come through, and your cute self is at home on your phone talking mess on social media. Come on now, you know, like. And with that being said, I'm glad you mentioned about getting the info out to those people on military base and even San Antonio within itself, because T. Rochelle asked a very important question. Is it that the people that are bringing these events not looking for the resources to let the people know there's this show, or the people who have the resources to let people know about things in the community aren't reaching out either? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? But I think that when we step back and we asked ourselves that question, it's like, all right, what do we need to do to reach out better to these people? Like, hey, we have this radio station. We can reach this many people. Hit us up and we can put you on. Oh, no, it's cool. I got it. Okay, where do you have it? I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You would rather go out and do it on your own to be called the man, to be called the woman, or I did that by myself. When you got so many platforms in San Antonio, like, everybody can eat in this city. It's like everybody wants to be the one that said, I fed you. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
I think at the end of the day, you know, it boils down to what do you want and how you going to get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If are you going to just post on Facebook all day?
Yeah.
And hopefully people show up to your event? or you're gonna get out here, you're gonna talk to people, you're gonna say, hey, look, this is what I got going on.
Yeah.
And when I tell people that you actually have to shake hands and talk to people, everybody like, man, you know, it's a new era, it's a new wave, or whatever. You know, people are still paying for radio spots. People are still paying for ads and papers. People are still getting billboards and, you know, making flyers. And, you know, I came out of, what was that this weekend? The movie theater. I was going to see the Tupac movie Friday at Live Oak. I came out and there was a flyer for, I believe it was Rick's on the car. You know, and when I tell people are still doing those type of things.
I work downtown. People still tag my car. They're probably maybe twice a week. There's something on my car with the flyer saying this is what's going down in San Antonio. You got to put in the footwork. It's all about the footwork. And what's so crazy is, you know, I know a lot of people in San Antonio that actually have a nice platform on reaching out into the urban community where it comes to hip hop, R&B, soulful music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I'm just here to say this, like, there's no need for us to be separate entities. Like, we all can come together as one. I think that because everybody is not the same. I think everybody tries to copy each other, but you can't do that here. You gotta, there's always that one thing that somebody has that you don't, and that's okay. Work with that one thing. You know what I'm saying? You may got something that I don't have, and I got something that you don't have. But when we come together, you know what I'm saying? Boom, we just brought more people, we just got more people's attention just by simply coming together. You know, I do see a change in San Antonio, though. I think that Beanie Sigel was a slap in the face. I think that, you know, it's a lesson learned. I don't think that's going to happen again. Hopefully not. Because that was history right there. That I can be able to tell my grandkids, and my grandkids tell their grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's hip-hop history for that to go down, to witness that. How do you think that person felt when they saw Biggie freestyle on the block for the first time and to see him on that platform and be like, yo, I was there on the block, you know what I'm saying? Or even Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? Or seeing any of the greatest, you know, just out there on the street hustling, grinding, and then you see them on that platform and they're doing well.
I like your mama.
You know, she said, Mama.
She said that one thing. He was the wrong nigga to fuck with.
See, listen.
She put the, you know, the little symbols in there.
My mama.
Shout out to Katrina Porter.
All day. But no, I think, man, San Antonio, it's coming up. It is. It's getting better. I think, you know, we have our frustrating moments, but I think we got it. We got it. We do. I know there's a shift that's coming through. And if people just stay on their grind, they know who they are, you know. They're going to make it to the top, and we're not going to have these Beanie Sigel moments again, because them people are from the East Coast. And, yeah, we in the South, but I feel like San Antonio got the numbers to pull out. We do. It's shown. It's proved. We just need to stop trying to be the person, be the top dog, you know what I'm saying? Be the Godfather, be the Don Juan. Like, it's for real. We always say everybody, I feel like, wants to have the throne. Like, let's build a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, San Antonio has that ability to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I appreciate you know, shedding some insight, and I know that you're gonna keep it all the way 100
all day. And you know what? One last thing, I gotta give a big shout out to all those artists that did come out and took that chance to be heard by Benny. Because, like I said, Benny didn't have to do that. He stayed hours, like hours after he performed to listen to those artists rap and just hear them freestyle, and they got his attention. So if I see you big, yo, blessings to you. Blessings to you, for real. I always want to see people prosper. So that's big.
All right. That's Christina. That's just a little, you know, insight on what's going on, what had went on with the Beanie Sigel fiasco. Again, I was blocked from Facebook from my regular page. And, you know, I'm off for the next 2 days. I got to take care of some things, but I will be pulling up on some people. We're trying to get this Too Real TV going. It's not just hip-hop. It's not just going to be about music or anything like that. So if I hit you up, or if you hit me up and I can come to you, then, you know, we're going to make it happen. If not, you know, just have to wait your turn, like anything else. Again, support the One Radio. I'm on Saturday, right now, as of now, Saturdays and Sundays, but that may soon change. I'm Um, it's some other stuff, but I done forgot. I'm tired. But shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to all the local artists, no matter if you're a rapper, a singer, a painter, a comedian, a poet, or whatever. I'm hosting an event July the 16th and the 30th. And I'm also performing at a comedy battle on the 29th. One will be on Broadway, one will be off Parent Vital. And if you keep on grinding like me, you get paid for damn near everything you do. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Chris. I'm waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying, hit me up so I can pull up on you. I come to where you at, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. It's your boy AP though, 2 Real TV.